Hi, my name is Veera Desale.
I'm Riya Singh.
And I'm Sanjana Jagtap.
Together we're presenting Paperfect,
an innovative ultrasonic de-inking system for sustainable paper recycling.
Every year, 85 million tons of paper are wasted. Every year, 10 million hectares of forests are cut down. 40% of paper is not recycled because paper de-inking is complex and unsustainable. The two current de-inking processes are harmful and expensive. Currently, the main method of paper de-inking is chemical de-inking. This process uses very toxic chemical solvents such as sodium hydroxide and chlorine dioxide to separate ink from paper fibers, causing harmful pollution. One alternative is enzyme de-inking. Although this process is cleaner, it is difficult to manage and it typically costs 15% to 30% more to remove ink.
This $13 billion paper recycling industry needs a transformation, and that's our blue ocean.
Introducing Paperfect, a revolutionary ultrasonic de-inking solution designed to reduce chemicals and negative environmental impact. Ultrasonic de-inking is a technology that separates ink particles from paper's cellulose fibers by exposing it to controlled ultrasonic frequencies. It uses minimal chemicals, making it fast, cheap, and eco-friendly. Additionally, it preserves paper strength and whiteness. Now let's see Paperfect in action. The first stage of the system is hydropulper with a water tank attached to it. Second, we have an ultrasonic transducer. Third, we have a flotation tank and reject tank. Fourth is a washing unit. The fifth is the heated rollers. And the sixth is the paper collector. Now let's see how it works. The hydropulper shreds recycled paper into a slurry by mixing it with water and pulverizing it with a rotary system. During this process, heavier objects like staples are separated by centrifugal force and filtered out, while the slurry is drained through mesh screens into a feeder to the ultrasonic transducer. The ultrasonic transducer is a specialized component which emits high-frequency sound waves to break down ink particles and contaminants in the paper pulp. This is achieved by exposing the slurry to a lower frequency optimized to break down larger ink particles into smaller ones. The slurry is then exposed to higher ultrasonic frequencies, which detaches the now smaller ink particles from the cellulose fibers. The slurry is moved to a flotation tank where air bubbles detach ink particles from the paper fibers, forming a froth at the surface. This froth is skimmed off into the reject tank. In the washing stage, the ink-free pulp is rinsed with water and hydrogen peroxide, then screened to remove water, turning the slurry into a paste. The paste is passed over a heated roller, drying and flattening it into long, consistent rolls, achieving the final paper consistency. It is now ready to be sold to the market.
Our ERRC grid shows that we are eliminating toxic chemical-based de-inking, inefficient paper recycling systems, and paper waste in landfills. We are raising paper quality, recycling efficiency, and awareness of eco-friendly alternatives. We are reducing chemical usage, manufacturing costs, and energy consumption, and we are creating ultrasonic de-inking technology, a circular economy model, and a low-cost sustainable paper option. Here is our strategy canvas.
We acquire inked paper from recycling companies, which we recycle using our ultrasonic de-inking method. The clean paper is then distributed to universities, corporations, retail stores, and existing recycling companies.
For marketing to recycling companies, we plan to use LinkedIn and direct marketing. And for educational institutes and corporations, we will use email campaigns and a website. Let's understand our business model. Our TAM, which is the entire US, is $13.1 billion every year, of which our SAM is $1.95 billion if we focus only on California. Our realistic SOM is 1% of the SAM, which is $19.5 million every year. This makes $3.7 million per year achievable over 4 years. Our paper is priced as $5 per ream to schools, which is 35% less than the current market price. We estimate selling 30 reams per month to these facilities, while having 50% profit sharing with recycling companies. Now our financials. We expect to generate a revenue of $253K in year 1 and grow up to $3.7 million in year 5, while setting up 3 operational facilities. Here is our approach to go from the current market to the unexplored market as outlined in our 3 tiers of non-customers. Here's information on our cost versus profit breakdown and projected revenue and profit growth over 5 years, highlighting a break-even in year 2 considering capex depreciation. Paperfect, an innovation for a greener tomorrow.